Why do you think it's important to get a public view of research applications or research proposals? Why should we do that?
I think it's very easy for researchers to get quite caught up in the bubble maybe of academia sometimes, and it gives just a breath of fresh air and brings the whole project back to reality for me. At the end of the day, research is, trying to benefit a patient and benefit the public, and you can't fully do that without including them and without having their comments on your research and their opinions and thoughts fully integrated into it. And I think that if you're going to be, doing such a project, it's just completely essential that people's voices are heard that aren't necessarily in that field, aren't necessarily working on a project so closely that kind of the rest of the world might have faded a little bit.
Yeah. Is that the same for you, Lulu?
Yeah, I think for me also, I mean, Rosemary, you touched on kind of inclusion and diversity and stuff. I'm very much aware that, in the research field and, it's very much difficult to get certain groups to take part in research. And added to that, certain illnesses and certainly long-term conditions are impacted by people from certain backgrounds as well. And so, I kind of feel like it's a duty to sort of ensure that that voice kind of gets across and, sort of people I've kind of sort of known and, the sort of taking account of social, economic backgrounds and things like that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I think it's, certainly more important for me to make sure that comes across.
Yeah. Rosemary, Dave, anything to add to that?
Yes, there's an old cliche, nothing about us without us.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we're all part of us, so
Yeah.
nothing about us in the research field unless we have a say in what happens. Because what happens in research actually happens to us.
And I think we've got a very unique perspective on the issues that are being that are being discussed, and I think involving members of the public, patients, carers, enables the research to be more grounded in the reality of people's lives, which I think is really important.
Yes.
I think it's more likely to lead to research that is done better and has a greater impact. And also, of course, to bring about better services for people.
My team leader actually said to me, he says, Davey said, you keep us grounded in reality.
Yes.
Whereas my grasp on reality is fairly sparse. I was quite pleased by that. Really. Not sure whether it's true or not, but...
Oh, I think it is. Yeah, I really believe that.